Alright, I am live. Forgot to schedule this, so might be a second before everybody gets here, but oh well. Should have scheduled it before I started. Roman, what's up? First guy in. That's awesome. I was just saying yesterday, or last night, how you're here for every stream. What's going on, XO? Everyone and their mother is live. Well, these are normally like pretty big events when they do live streams on JP, so getting to see the content like right before it comes out, like a day early and everything, is really big, because they only do it for really big things like collabs or festivals or whatever the case may be there. So people tend to try to react to these if possible, which, I mean, the collab ones maybe aren't as exciting. The festival ones are probably the most exciting overall, which they do them for sometimes Ragnarok stuff as well. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. What's going on, Marcos? What's going on, Grizzly? Sadly, I had to buy a monthly bundle and weekly bundle so I can get to pity on ReZero. I mean, you have to do what you gotta do. You never really want to spend money in the game, but sometimes you have to. Oh, hey, what's going on, Marco? Appreciate you stopping by. You got the little Merlin badge, hell yeah. Can't remember which month that is, but I'm pretty sure, didn't you resub for like 10 months or something, I think, at this point? I say sub, but member. Or they could be terrible and skip. That's true. If they end up being bad, though, I guess you can just save those gems. Which I don't know. I highly doubt they're going to be that, or like, terrible. With the characters that they've picked, I would imagine that it's probably going to be a pretty good set of skills on these characters, hopefully. Hello from Japan. What's going on, guys? It's super cool. We'll try to translate. Hey, I appreciate that, honestly. We never really have like a good way to translate these, and most of the time it's just like Google Translate stuff, and you know how that goes. So Collab comes out, stops summon. That's funny. Thonar comes out, people summon. Yeah, well, Thonar, I feel like a lot of people aren't summoning for Thonar. At least that's my impression of it so far, but then again, I understand, like, you know, people don't really like the dogs as a demonic beast at the moment. That's really hard, and a lot of people just don't want to deal with the boss in general. It's kind of a hassle, and I can get that. 8 p.m. in Japan as usual. I know, I kind of wish that they did these more during the day or something like that, or just, like, if they did it earlier, that it would be super easy to catch these, like, at night for me. Like, if they did it at, like, you know, 12 p.m., or 12 p.m., so noon. Like, I would be able to do this way easier the night before, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to me that they do it so late in the day, but I guess that's just kind of normal for them at this point. So board power's been out, haven't been able to play. Oh no, that sucks. I hate when the power goes out. Hopefully they're not PvP only / focused units. I'm not gonna be surprised, honestly. I feel like there's always some sort of like PvP focused unit in a collab, or maybe not necessarily focused, but there's always one character that ends up being like super good in PvP and nothing else really. Like Kyo can be good for like other content, but for the most part, like, people only really use him in PvP, and they don't really even use him too much anymore, which is kind of crazy because he used to be so relevant. Like, he was so big in the game for like probably over a year, and then I guess he finally kind of fell off, which is good. And it's funny because they added 2 characters. They added Freyr and they added Melascula, that had like make your team immune to ignites, and no one even uses those characters, and it still somehow killed Kyo. And they even added Scotty, which is good against Kyo because of like the buffs and everything that she gives per debuff on herself. And like I feel like they added these options, and those units like very quickly fell out of the meta. And people just stopped using Kyo altogether, which is funny. Which I do have to say, I ran into a Kyo yesterday morning after the PvP reset. I got on to do my first PvP match or whatever for my daily, and the guy was using Trader Melee, Kyo, and Awakened Lilia, and I was like, well, I've lost. Like, this team is just still insane, so I had to forfeit. But I don't know. It's funny how that works. When does stream start? They should be starting now. I think after they finish this, they'll probably end up doing their sort of intro stuff. Hydrate. You know I do. What year is the best for the new Thonar? We were testing her out a little bit last night, and I was using HP defense, but I don't think that that's the best set for her. I think that attack defense, or a lot of people are using attack crit resistance because she gets crit a lot. I don't know how like much more worth it's going to be to build a crit set instead. Oh, here it is. Which they had an intro last time for the collab, so I don't know if this is going to be any different. There's my girl. There's Cancer. Amelia. No. Echidna PvP control unit. Reinhard overall strong unit, I hope. Yeah, it would make sense as far as like lore goes. Well, I guess just like character like design goes. If Reinhardt was good for all content, that would be great. Maybe a good way to get Rim again. That'd be nice. As someone that uses Freyr, I always love seeing Kyos. Yeah, see, that I don't know. That's the thing, though. Is like, I'm not a huge fan of Freyr in PvP. Like, I never have good results for him. But he can do pretty well, especially on like a Ragnarok team or whatever. And Kyo has been just non-existent in the meta lately, and so I don't know how often you would ever even run into him. How crazy how the main character's on a unit. I know, I figured that they would make the main character a unit this time around at least, but they just do not like Subaru as a unit. I'm assuming because they would have to give him a revive, and they don't want to do that. But I mean, we already have revives in the game, and I mean, I don't know if they did it the same way as like Goddess Liz, maybe it wouldn't be that big a deal. Like, as long as he wasn't like super tanky and he was pretty squishy, which I think that he probably would be as a character, because, you know, the character in the show is not very strong and he dies pretty easily. But I don't know, it is weird. I would love to see him as a unit, at least just to pay the respect of having the main character in the game. Subaru doesn't really make sense at this point. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but I don't know. It just feels weird not having him. JP stream, let's go. I don't even know if they're doing a Korean stream. I probably should have. Oh, this is isn't this the Gother voice actor? God, he's really getting into it. Are they doing a Korean live stream? Doesn't look like it. Korea tends to only live stream for festivals, though. Later in the story, maybe? Yeah, possibly. Full unknown team here. The amount of stats unknown team can get is insane. Yeah, dude, every time they do like a collab unknown team gets stronger, because most of the time they're from like different races that aren't in Grand Cross, and so they have to mark them as unknown characters, and they just slot right in. Subaru main character or main unit. Not this time around. Nah, John, they haven't shown anything yet. They just started. Have you been? I'm doing good. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep because we live streamed summons last night, and then I had to wake right back up to get back on to do this, but looking forward to sleeping after this, to be honest. I'm a little tired, but excited. I want to see what this stuff is. It's going to be a 600 or 900. It'll be a 600. Collab banners are always 600. The only time they do 900s are for festivals. Skills have not been leaked. Not as far as I know. Which is kind of weird, because most of the time whenever the like leakers end up getting information on like which character it is, and different kinds of stuff like that, they end up getting a good amount of information. Like they'll know what the outfit names and stuff like that are sometimes beforehand, but I guess it just depends on like what stuff they find in the files, really. But yeah, there hasn't been any leaks as far as outfits or skills or anything like that goes, which, if this is like all of the other collabs so far, they should have at least, I think it's 2, or maybe no, I think it's 3 UR outfits. Maybe not 3 UR outfits. I think it's 2 UR outfits and 1 SSR outfit for the 2 new characters, and they'll probably add a new UR outfit or costume set for all of the existing ones, so that way they can get maxed out on cosmetics. So I'm interested to see what the cosmetics that they add for the existing characters is. Your voice sounds tired. Yeah, I haven't had the most sleep. Plus, I'm still got that like super like just woke up kind of voice. It'll get better. What collab do you want to see the most from me? And it's One Piece, and I'm totally not biased. Well, I do really like One Piece. I would really love to see One Piece, but realistically, it probably won't happen. I would love to see a Fire Force collab, because it's actually made, or it's published by the same people who published the Seven Deadly Sins manga. So I think there's an actually decent chance that they could do that one. And I would love to see that, because I think the characters would fit right into the world, or like fit right into the game. Like, I don't think there would be any like weird like, oh, this character doesn't look like he belongs, or anything like that. I think that would be really cool. Which is the free unit this time? I have no idea. They've literally just started doing like talking about stuff, and it's not even collab stuff yet. So might be ROM again, but don't know for sure. Thinking about that's a lot of money for all of the 6 units and their outfits. Yeah, they collabs can be real money sinks. Luckily, I have already bought all of the costumes for Rim, Rom, and Amelia. I didn't buy any of the ones for Beatrice, rightfully so. So I'm pretty caught up. I'll end up having to buy the ones for the new characters, I'm assuming, and then I'll probably end up buying the new ones for Rim, Rom, and Amelia as well. So that's a lot of outfits that you have to buy, but oh well. We'll see how it goes. What's going on, Juggy? Or maybe it's Jugi. What I missed? Nothing so far, Crimson. They've just been talking about, I think, a Twitter campaign. Hawk plushie. I know, that Hawk plushie's super cool. I love that thing. They have it every single stream. 7DS hit stop grossing for this, maybe. Probably not, to be honest. I don't know what it is, but ReZero does like a collab with like every game imaginable. Like every gacha game I've ever seen has a ReZero collab for whatever reason. And I mean, ReZero's pretty popular, but I don't know if it's like super popular enough for it to like really break any records here or anything. So I would say doubt. It looks like ROM is going to be the free SSR again. I think that's what they're saying here. I'm assuming this is a free or a 14-day login event. I could be wrong on that, but looks like we're going to get some cool stuff. Free ROM dupe, nice, true. I actually don't know if I would prefer to use ROM anymore, because since I have the original Merlin's Holy Relic, having her in the back for the ultimate move gauge and the damage increase from the relic, I think might be a little better, but she could be getting a Holy Relic that would make her like much better in the back slot, so we'll see. Wish it could have been another character. Yeah, I think I think most of the time they've changed it. Like whenever they do reruns, most of the time I think they end up switching up and giving away a different character, but I guess not. Because I mean, the first time Slime came around, it was Benimaru that they gave away for free on Global, and then it was Blue Rimuru this time around, and then who did they give out anybody for KOF? I don't think they did. Could be wrong on that though. When is the patch notes dropping? I think the patch notes normally end up dropping around like 8 a.m., maybe 8:30, 9. I'm not sure. I know that most of the time, by the time the stream ends, it gets close to patch note dropping, so it won't be for another hour or maybe even 2. Trader Corn for new unit. Somebody probably will. I mean, I'm sure some people probably already have these characters maxed out. What is this? I don't know if these are relics or not. It doesn't look like it because they all look like they're saying the same thing for 2 and then something else. And this is SSR, so I don't think that's I don't think that's it. Oh, this might be special missions. Maybe they're giving away Rim for free. Yeah. I think that's what it is. So this is probably... What could it be with SSR? Draw 2 SSRs? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Rim for free is kind of badass though. Okay, so there's the Holy Relic box. Very interesting. Rim's getting buffed. I don't know if any of these characters are going to get buffs because the collab itself isn't super old like the Slime collab is, but hopefully the Holy Relics will kind of boost the units a bit. Would you miss? Nothing so far, Iku. I mean, they've really only showed like 1, maybe 2 screens so far. Nothing crazy. I don't know what this is. This kind of seems like... I think this is going to be some sort of event. Like this might be where you end up getting your Holy Relic boxes or whatever through the event. Makes sense, it's JP stream. That is true. Ooh, okay. She's got like a... That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I like that outfit. That's actually really neat. Oh, and it's free? Okay. A free Rim outfit in the bingo, so I don't have to buy one? Pog? I like that. That is good. Very cool, very cool. So they're doing a bingo event. You can already see that Echidna is on the ticket and Reinhard is in the banner. What's going on, Spirit Blade? I'm hyped showcasing Echidna and that red-haired guy after 2 hours for nothing on live. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It does take them a while to get to the new stuff most of the time, so kind of surprised they're already talking about some of this stuff. What channel is the live on? It's on the official Grand Cross JP YouTube channel. Don't think they'll give us room for free. Alright, that's what it looked like. Wish they showed the units first, but then their viewers would drop by 80% afterwards. I mean, yeah, that's very true. So these are the old outfits that they had in the game, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure both of these are already in the game. Because I'm pretty sure I own this one. And then I'm not really sure what they're talking about with this. I think maybe this is the new boss. Because they fight this in Season 2. Which would make sense to me. We'll speed it up a little bit. There we go. I figured we were probably behind because I had left this page open while I was sleeping, so Livestream has been open for a while. I'm doing pretty good, Chixwa. Just chilling. Just hope they don't shaft us with free Beatrice. It doesn't look like it, so that's good. Ooh, cool screen. Like the loading screen with Echidna being very ominous. That'd be a boss fight. I think so. I think last time they did it with Beetlegeist being, he was kind of like a raid where you would invite somebody else to fight it with you, which is kind of cool. Imagine Echidna being unknown when in the anime is human spirit stuff. She'll probably be unknown, so don't overthink it too much. The amount of Amelia in PvP is going to be higher. True that. Very unfortunate. I already see her quite a bit lately, or not quite a bit, but like every once in a while on a unknown team lately, and odds are only going to get higher. Rim was a demon. I mean, yeah, but so she's considered an Oni, and they don't have Oni in the game, so I mean, it is what it is. I know everybody was kind of distraught over that at the time because they wanted it to be an assault mode melee unit, but oh well. Ooh, okay. I want to know what that Amelia one does. Is Gaijin still here? You translating this? %. Pretty good. 30%. Not as good. That 100% is scary. That's funny. Please don't be overpowered. True that. Not sure about the look on them. Like this one, I don't know, kind of looks weird. This one makes more sense to me, but I mean, Puck is her like weapons, like in cosmetics wise. So I mean, you know, whatever. But I don't know. It's weird that he's like demonic looking almost. I'm assuming, well, maybe that'll match her newer set that she gets. I don't know. Increases damage dealt to frozen enemies by 100%. Oh, okay. And then increases attack-related stats by 30% when using AoE, I think. Okay, so this one probably isn't going to be that great because you don't want to use her in the front line most of the time. But dealing 100% more damage to frozen enemies is pretty cool, I guess, because that's gonna mean that during normal gameplay, if she wanted to use that, you would have to break the freeze with dissolve, which is not good, or you would have to use you would freeze before using your ultimate, which means that gets rid of a card out of your hand for the secret technique to do more damage. But obviously I think that damage would make up for itself if you're doing 100% more, so I don't think that's gonna break her too bad. That sounds good. With Amelia, you want to freeze, not just freeze and attack, which seems okay, Relic, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be super busted on her. I think everybody was really hoping she wasn't going to be super busted, so I think that's a pretty good way to go about it, I think. Just woke up hella tired, so I'm going to head back to sleep. Had to support, so I dropped a like. Hey, that's my man. Appreciate that, dude. Enjoy your sleep, dude. Rim is increased base stats by 10% for each unknown ally. Okay, that's not terrible. Not my favorite. Beatrice increases crit rate and crit chance by 80%. Oh boy, that's so good. I don't know about that one. She's still just like a big support lifesteal character, and that is just not it. So I don't know about that. Beatrice critting LMAO? True that. I mean, 80%'s big, but I don't know. I don't know what her stats look like right now, but they can't be that good. I will assume that they are going to show off the whatchamacallit, the new relics for the 2 new characters probably after they reveal them. Even though we already know who they are, they've already been on the banners and stuff, so. Beatrice Nusariel, true. I think this is the boss fight. I can't remember what they even call these. Just the little snow rabbits or whatever, but they're like a huge pack. Like there's like thousands of those things. Last ReZero collab did only 480 gems and got shafted by pulling none. I have now 800 in a dream to get all 5. Oh boy, best of luck. It's gonna be tough. The dog's offspring. What you talking about? Is that what they're called? I don't remember that being the name. Let's just swap Beatrice and Rim Relic. That could be good. Okay, they're showing the actual content. 319,000 CC. I kind of like that relic. I don't. It's kind of weird that the weird like Saturn aura on it is clipping through, but all right, that one looks pretty cool. Got a cool glowing effect on her. Or on Puck. Very nice. Oh! I love that. That's super cool. If it was just the gloves, it would have been really boring, but that's actually really cool. I like that one a lot. What are you doing? Showing the codes. Now we've got the launch codes, boys. We've done it. We have the launch codes. Hard mode is 180,000 CC requirement. That seems really high. Ooh. God, look at them all. This looks cool so far. I like this. Okay, they took that much damage just from that move, so I'm assuming you're going to be able to fight them pretty easily here, I guess. Alright, so he killed the extra ones. I'm assuming there's going to be more. Well, no, okay. I was expecting more like every turn. Watch Beatrice actually be like top tier for this mode, which is going to be hilarious. Okay, okay. Relic looks cool. Yeah, I like those relics so far. I like how they didn't show Beatrice's off. They were like, nobody cares. She's actually doing some good damage. Obviously, this is PvE, so not super impressive, but... Are they having to kill the extra ones first before being able to do damage to the main health bar? Kind of surprised they don't have the new outfit on her for this. Yeah, okay, so you have to kill both of the side ones before you can kill the main one. Very interesting. How did your ReZero summons go last time, Nalyd? What's the ult levels? I have a 4-6 Amelia, I think a 2-6 Rim, and maybe a 1-6 Rom, maybe 2-6 Rom. I can't remember exactly. But any of the dupes that I pulled for Rim and Rom, I kind of ended up, or I think I pulled a bunch of dupes for Rom and ended up trading a couple of them in for more Amelia dupes because she was the one that everybody wanted to 6-6 the first time around. So my summons didn't go too bad, honestly. I think I ended up doing I think it was 2 rotations back then. I'm not positive though. They're up on the channel somewhere. Does have Jupiter on the weapon. She's got a cool ball and chain. Cool relic. Feels like Skull and Hati fight when they're a child. God. Bonus damage from ReZero units, I guess. Yeah, most likely. I think that was the same thing that they did last time for the Beetlegeist fight. Surprised that you didn't whale. I don't really whale. I mean, I spend money on the game, but I don't try to like 6-6 units or anything. Not my thing. Too much money. Not enough payoff. Back on your streams a long time. What's going on, Carlo? Appreciate you stopping by, man. Need to start giving OG Demon Flames in these events. That would be really nice. I realize now that as this is starting that I completely forgot. Like I have some materials and I was planning on just having the materials for 2 units for the new 2, but I'm also gonna need to try to farm out extra materials in case I want to use Rim, Rom, or Amelia. So that is also going to be quite an issue, and I've already, because I finally pulled Ragnarok Bond last night, I had to power him up and Thonar up to 100 yesterday, or like before I went to sleep, and so that cut into my SSR pendants quite a bit. So having to power up 2 more units on top of getting extra ones to level 100 will be a huge pain. So I don't know. I probably won't end up showcasing the older units as much unless they actually are like good. I'll probably try to invest in Rim, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, Echidna, the ultimate. Ooh, that looks cool. I like that. Okay, okay. Looking good. I'm interested to see her outfits. And obviously her skills, but outfits. Finally, I can get my guaranteed Amelia and Rim. I don't know about guaranteed. Can they give like 30 to 50 pendants? That'd be really nice. What do you mean? Don't you bank off how many times I binge watch your videos? I don't even know what, like, I think it's the general like consensus for YouTube videos is like for every 1,000 views it's like a dollar or something like that. I can't remember exactly how people formulate that. Ooh, she has a really cool, she's got one of those kitsune masks. Oh, it's even on her book too. That's really cool. I like that. That's nice. I like this one for sure. This dress is super nice. She has a debuff card. Okay, very interesting. Sips tea. Very interesting. Like the PNG art, very cool. Name is Greedy Witch Echidna. Okay. Archie, really coming out with the translations here. Appreciate that, my boy. Didn't know you were reviewing streams now. First 10K. This now this. Congrats. Hey, what's going on, Bob? Appreciate you stopping by, dude. Greedy Witch Echidna. Echidna. Echidna is the name. Congrats on 10K. Yeah, it's super cool that we hit 10K. I'm really happy about it. Okay, so there's her holy relic. Very interesting. HP defense or attack defense. Big surprise. She's green. I seen some people on Twitter, because of the day 2 text being like really like purpley and dark, people were like, oh, she's gonna be a dark unit. But I can't see them doing a whole lot of like light and dark units unless it's something really big. That passive is kind of long. 3 turns, 4%. There's a 5% in there as well. Hope she's not borrowing Beatrice's book. They just make her another lifesteal unit and ruin everyone's time. They already showed the other new unit? No, this is the first new unit they're showing. Melia might be the most exciting part in the rerun. True that. Echidna. Increased damage dealt to enemies affected by debuffs by 35% and reduces damage received by 15%. Okay. That's the relic. Okay. Increases damage dealt to enemies affected by debuffs by 35% and reduces damage received by 15%. That sounds pretty good, because she has a debuff card. If you run Rim or Amelia, both of them have an AoE debuff, so that's good. Or if you're just running the unknown team, if I'm assuming she's going to be an unknown, I don't think they've shown that yet. But Merlin also puts on AoE debuffs. Passive. For every unknown on the field, increases base stats of unknown allies by 5% up to 9 times. Okay. That seems pretty good. 5% isn't overdoing it. So it seems like she's kind of like a Zeldris almost. Festival Zeldris. Or, well, I say that, but it's not really how it works, because she's not using debuffs or whatever to up the passive. But that is kind of weird, though. If unknown team on the field, maybe, and the fact that it says 9 times, you can't even, I don't know, that's kind of weird. Maybe there's a weird translation error for that one. For each ally of unknown race in battle, increases basic stats by 5% and attack related by 4%. For each enemy damaged up to 9 times. Okay, that one makes a little bit more sense. Gotcha. Cool stuff. I wonder if this is going to be like really, like have a really cool effect on it, like really glowy or whatever, because it's her holy relic. I would imagine so. 36% attack related stats. That's so high. That is pretty high. Then again, I don't know why people ended up kind of like dropping Rim originally from the team. I think just maybe she wasn't doing as much for the unknown team as some of the other units were. but that might end up helping bring her back, because so far the unknown team really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It just kind of stalls for a while and like locks you down, whereas with her on the team boosting stats and stuff like that, it might make it even worse, because it's going to make them do more damage, and if you're running Merlin, of course, which you probably are, you're going to lock down and it's going to hurt. So no booba cosmetics for Echidna. Sad. Yeah, she doesn't have any big booba. No booba reveal. Rim was too squishy. Another good point. Does the passive work in the back? I don't know. They don't have the symbols or anything like that on here, so maybe when they do some PvP in a second or whatever, when they show off the characters, they'll probably end up showing the passive and stuff like that in game, hopefully, and you'll be able to see it. Summer Merlin is squishy too. Yeah, I mean, true, but it's pretty hard to kill Merlin first turn most of the time, because they end up running evasion food, so we shall see. Hope it does. It'd be real good. Yeah, true. Just having a character be able to be used in the backline is always a nice option. It's for each enemy in battle, so no. Ooh, true. The unknown comps that'll be ran now. Yeah, true that. People really love a good unknown team. Or maybe not love. That's probably the wrong word, but yeah. Red Zeldris with his commandment counters all of them. Easy clap. True that. I mean, you're not wrong. Said enemy, I meant unit. Okay. Red Zeldris needs a relic. He does need a relic. I hope he gets a pretty good relic. Whoa, Reinhard? Dude, look at that big sword he has on his back. I love that. Ooh. My man's Excalibur art. Dude, that's sick. I love that. Holy. That's so cool. My man. He's looking pretty cool. I'm interested. I want to see what his cosmetics look like now. What might be Amelia's relic? They've already shown it off. It's basically she does 100% more damage to frozen enemies, so kind of entices her to break a freeze, which I think is good. Like, I think it's ideal. Okay. Interesting cosmetics. I definitely think that I like... Ooh, this one's pretty damn cool. 2 attack skills. Very interesting there. HP is very interesting. Oh no, is he gonna be a bog unit? This looks like the Terry outfit, which is funny to me. I'm interested. I want to know what this is all about. If I have to boost up the Bond team, oh god, and he's red, you're right. Oh no. Oh lord. Might be the animation that one guy sent on YouTube and Twitter, I think. Maybe. I don't think I've seen that one. They reveal Echidna yet? Yeah, this is the second character that they've shown, so Echidna's already been shown off. Sword Saint Reinhardt. HP buffer, oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They do. They know what they're doing. God. Was Echidna DPS? Sorry, I missed it. She seems a little supporty from the passive. I don't know what her skills do yet, but she has a debuff card and an attack card. And we don't know what the ultimate does either. They haven't shown the actual like skills stuff yet. Just the passives and holy relics at the moment. Ew, bond team. God, they're gonna make me want to fucking like power up so many characters, dude. And I don't have the I'm getting kind of low on pendants at this point, and I definitely don't want to farm 1,000,001 OG demons. I have his relic. Bond is gonna shit on everyone now. Bond is still a good team, and this guy might make it even better, which is not good. Relic increases the hero's maximum HP by 6% and crit chance by 4% each time an ally uses a skill up to 5 times. Okay, that's interesting. I'm assuming he's going to use HP stat, maybe, but they also have attack defense down here, so maybe not. Have Bond 6/6. Thanks, Marble, or Net Marble, for the buff. Oh no. Oh no, I'm scared. Interesting. Don't bring back the Bond team. Too late. They've already done it. They know what they're doing. They're real bastards for this one. Flashbacks of World War II. God. I knew it. This is why they've been giving out so many Excalibur Arthurs. Every turn, Reinhardt randomly gets one of the 5 buffs. What? Increase damage dealt by self by 50%. Increase all stats by 25%. Evades 1 time. Nullifies damage. Grants immortality for 1 turn. Holy shit. So he's very RNG based? What? Increases damage dealt to self by 50%. Increases all stats by 25%. Evades 1 time. Nullifies debuffs and randomly grants 1 immortality for 1 turn at the start of evasion. Dude. What an interesting character. He looks awesome. Bond team? Questionable. I'm assuming that's going to be his best team, best in slot, which he is a human, and you're not going to want to run him on the unknown team, so what better team to slot him into? This man, what are they doing? They're fools for this one. What if he gets immortality for the entire match? I guess that is a possibility. The fact that he boosts stats by 50% or whatever, but increases damage dealt by 50% is pretty cool. Increases all stats by 25% is also nuts. Can you buy cosmetics with gems or only money? For the collab cosmetics, it's always only money, unfortunately. Hard stuck plat, and now I have to deal with the Bond team again. That's rough. Was the banner revealed yet? No, they haven't shown the actual banner yet. Nullifies all debuffs and not damage. Made 1 error. Okay. You can buy the SSR outfits with gems. Very true. You can do that. 60 gems for the SSR outfit, or SSR cosmetics, the bundle or whatever that they do, costume. I mean, is he a replacement for Terry, your Bond team? I don't know. We'll have to see what his actual skills do, because he's very interesting. Terry does a lot for the Bond team as well, so it might be interesting. People could end up doing like a human collab team, which would be very interesting to see. I guess we'll just have to see if he uses HP stat to attack and what his actual attack cards do. That's so funny though. Finally can build Bond team because missed KOF collab. True. Yeah, most of the, you can buy all of the SSR cosmetics from the event or from the collab with gems, but all of the UR cosmetics are money only. Rimuru could counter him, but he's red. True. Mon team's actually Terry team. Not wrong. Think of him with Lilia. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Might be KOF versus ReZero in Grand Cross right now. Terry versus this guy. Alright, here's the banner. 600 mileage, of course. 3%. New characters are rated up, I assume. Why is OG Green Merlin and Red Gother here? Not a fan of that. What's going on, Kanata? They have shown the 2 new characters, and they are very interesting. They haven't shown skills yet, but they've shown passives and holy relics. Where's the 4 units? They are not going to be rated up. I'll tell you that right now. They'll be on the banner, but they'll be lower rates, which is very not good. As usual, collab banners with coin shop units. Yeah, I don't know why they do this. This is ridiculous. 600 banner, yay. Coin shop sins. I don't understand. What's the thought process here? Echidna over Reinhard. I don't know. Reinhard seems very interesting so far. Well, guess gotta pay gems, lol. Possibly. Imagine Amelia not in the 600. This sucks more than KOF/slime. I mean, they've done it every time so far. Every time the reruns have come back, the 2 new collab characters get boosted rates, so they get a featured rate, and the old collab characters are just extras on the banner. So, very sad. Might pull more red Gother than collab units. Well, let's hope not. Can select any collab unit at 600. That's also true, and they're doing one of these tickets as well. These tickets are always kind of nice because it'll give you one random collab character, which isn't the greatest. Like getting Beatrice would be devastating, but these can be kind of good. I think the ticket's like $25 though, $24 US at least, which is kind of expensive, especially for just a chance at getting a new character. Was that lolly girl called in ReZero? That was the worst character in the ReZero collab. That's Beatrice. That's this one, Beatrice. With Reinhardt passive, can't Rimuru just remove it? Possibly. I don't know how that's going to work just yet. At least they should update new characters in that banner. Kept so much old characters. Yeah, I don't know why they put so many old characters on these things. I mean, I guess because they know that people are going to summon for the collab units regardless. I don't know. It could be the fact that they're like, oh, hey, collabs bring in new players, and new players might need these old units. But I don't know, man. According to you, can you tell me in collab which character is not good? I mean, Beatrice was not good in the first place, but I don't know about the 2 new characters yet. Rim ended up kind of dropping out of the meta kind of quickly, unfortunately. She can be still really good in certain PvE content. Amelia is just really toxic, like toxically good as a character. And then Rom is a pretty good like backline support character for a known team just in general, so I don't know. We'll have to see what the new characters do, though. All the old collab characters are getting new relics, right? Yeah, they've already shown off the relics for them. Hopefully Netmarble's smart enough to make the passive gray buffs. I mean, I hope they're not gray buffs. That would be a little too much, to be honest. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. They are replacing Terry, and they gave him Tarmia Link. So this ought to be a match of the century, I guess. Did they show resources to get the Holy Relics? I mean, it's going to be the same like collab resources that they normally do for the Holy Relics. They haven't shown... they showed some sort of like weird constellation looking thing where it showed the boxes, so I'm assuming that's where you get the relics, but I don't know exactly how. I mean, it's going to work the same way as the old collabs that they've done so far with relics, but I don't know. If Reinhardt passive is gray buffs, then we may end up with Immortal Reinhardt. Yeah, exactly. I think there needs to be some way to remove the buffs. KOF is kind of downhill at this point. Maybe, I don't know. Terry's still pretty good in general. Like, you can use him on other teams. People don't, because why would you? But alright, let's see how this goes. Both new characters ended up getting an extra card. Interesting. Going for the attack seal. What is this Echidna debuff card gonna do? That was pretty cool. What did that do? An infect? Okay. I guess that's good, because infecting the bond team can be very helpful. One turn infect. She has a lot of buffs on. Is this an amplify card? If it is, insane. If not, not sure. That is not an amplify card, I don't think. AoE. 352 damage is pretty high, but it doesn't do a whole lot to the bond team. Okay. I don't know what to think. Ooh, okay. They didn't take a whole lot of damage from the detonate, which is good. Ooh, okay. It didn't quite kill her. Very close. Echidna's in-game trust. People be simping for Echidna. See, that's the thing. They've kind of like put themselves in a weird situation here, where if the unknown team can't beat the bond team, then why use Echidna? Like, because people are just gonna get Reinhard and run the insanely strong bond team at this point. Which Reinhard is looking hard to kill. Which, I mean, I know they have Red Tarmia Link on him, but I don't know. We'll see. They are attack sealed. I'm interested to see what this Echidna ultimate does. They have Amelia ult too, so I'm imagining they kill here, but I don't know. Oh, it's not Amelia's ult. I'm dumb. That's Merlin's ult. Sorry. Wouldn't you want to use Merlin's ult first to lower HP stats or whatever it is? Okay, million damage. Killed Arthur, almost killed Mon. That was at 6-6. Okay, froze him. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Type disadvantage. True. time does the banner drop today? I'm pretty sure it drops tomorrow for JP. They'll do patch notes, I think, in like an hour, if not less than an hour. And then the actual banner will drop tomorrow. That unknown team looks toxic. That unknown team has always been toxic. It's scary that the unknown team is beating the Bond team, because that means that they have enough damage to compete with all of the HP that Bond has, meaning that a regular team is probably going to get absolutely wrecked here. I don't know for sure. Obviously we'll need to see some testing and stuff like that, but yeah, Echidna has an AoE infect. Those million buffs, dude. She's got so many buffs. I was thinking that her attack card needed to be, or could have been an amplify with as many buffs as she's getting, but that might have been kind of overkill. Ooh, AoE almost killed. That's nuts. Okay, kills Amelia. Dude, Reinhardt is impossible to kill. Holy. I guess kill yeah, I guess kill that Twiggo so that way you don't have to worry about the extra card being used. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are all those buffs on her? What did I miss? I think they were saying earlier that she has stats, or her passive, or maybe it was her holy relic, increases I think attack related stats and decreases damage taken or something along those lines, with stacks of her passive. So it looks like it's just a lot of blue buffs. That man is nuts. Is he gonna solo the rest of the unknown team here? That's cool looking. Dude. Oh my god. Reinhardt's still alive. Can the one beat that guy? Probably not. If this kills somebody, I'm gonna be surprised. Or I'm gonna. Oh my god. They've literally made an immortal tank to throw into the Bond team. This is ridiculous. What are they doing? There was the evasion. That's crazy. Very interesting. Only Esteros is the counter, possibly. Ult grants him debuff immunity. Oh, does it? Good lord. Yeah, they're having fun with the Bond team. Seems so. The fact that he's so hard to kill is my biggest issue. Like, I understand that the demon team or whatever has like a lot of one-shot potential as far as like killing a unit with one card goes, but it takes a turn or two to get that up, and if they have the taunt or whatever from Arthur going at the same time, it might be kind of hard to kill, but that's a good point, Konata. Using King's ult or even maybe Melly's ult to get rid of the buffs and stuff like that and do more damage could be nuts. Is it confirmed from special missions that we will get that character or not? I think that we're getting Rim, from my understanding, from the special missions. Problem with Reinhard is that the devs were lucky with his passives. The debuff immunity cucked Merlin, and the 25% stat boost full healed him. I mean, yeah, but that's kind of the thing, though. I mean, yeah, he's pretty RNG based, I guess, with that whole like passive cycling thing. But I mean, what you know that it doesn't. It's not going to stop people from also getting lucky and stuff like that in PvP as well. So I mean, it even if it doesn't work out like all the time, like it's still going to work pretty well. I don't know. All of his passives that it can cycle through are pretty interesting, I think. So, but then again, you know, they're not you know, if you need one or whatever, the odds of rolling it's 1 in 5, so the odds are not great. Maybe. Or did he get debuff immunity? I have no idea. Easy champ 1 with Reinhard obtained. Rim and ROM free? Rim missions and ROM login days? Oh, okay. That's super cool. Watch them drop Mayel after this to counter the Bond team again. I could not see them doing that, but God, it wouldn't surprise me. They're just really trying to suck everybody's gems out of their account. Very interesting characters so far. That is some neat stuff. I really want to see like the actual skills more than anything, but which I guess we'll probably have to wait for the patch notes to come out, but yeah, they haven't released any patch note or anything yet, but we'll see. I probably won't stay up for patch notes or anything like that, but when I wake up, I imagine they'll probably be translated by then, so. Rates in the skim doesn't work when the enemy uses him. They get good ones. That's probably going to be how it feels, like going up against other ones. Like you're going to feel like you're getting the bad ones and they're getting the good ones probably, but that always tends to be kind of how it feels sometimes. If I don't get lucky on all three, Amelia and Reinhardt and Echidna, I get screwed on PvP so hard. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what the ults are yet, but we shall see. For real, like the hairstyle this guy has. Yeah, I don't feel like he had that hairstyle last time, but maybe he did and I wasn't paying attention. If I get ROM and RIM, I only need one copy, or one random copy when I have 3 dupes to exchange for a new unit. If I only get 1 new unit in a rotation, nice. That's very true. Getting 2 coins like that, if you pull one other unit, like if you pull like a Beatrice or something like that, you could change or exchange it. Got 500 gems for this banner, all well. Sorry to hear that, Anthony. Hopefully you get something if you end up pulling. Don't have Summer Merlin, so we'll just run Rimuru and kill them first turn. Rimuru will probably slot very well into the team. Imagine them throwing Red Tarmiel on Collab banner. Imagine. Yeah, probably not, though. Hope they show the full banner soon. Probably have to wait for the patch notes for that. Rim is not a free unit, is she not? It looked like she was for the special missions, but I'm not positive on that, obviously. It's all in Japanese. Imagine Echidna, Rimuru, Amelia, Rom into back. Easy win. Maybe. Could be good. Christmas Lilia Trust. God. That's so interesting. I mean, it makes the most sense, you know. Reinhardt is the one human out of the collab, so I guess it only makes sense that he's gonna slot into the best human team there is. Did they show the outfits? Yeah, they showed the like this with the splash screen whenever they're showing the actual characters and everything. They showed the mannequins with the outfits and everything. Echidnas look pretty good. I like Echidnas, and Reinhardt's also look pretty good. So can't complain. Do you speak Japanese? I do not. Are they giving relics like the slime collab does? Yeah, all of the characters are getting relics. Oh, I guess they're done. All right, works for me. I wonder if they're gonna do. It's 8:06. They haven't dropped the patch notes yet. So I think I'm just gonna not worry about it. I'll try to make a video on the translated skills and stuff like that whenever I wake up if they're out. If not, I'll just kind of chill out until they do. Very interesting stuff though. Very interesting collab. The holy relics didn't seem super crazy, which is good because obviously, you know, Amelia getting a super busted one would have been hard to handle. And the new characters look pretty interesting, so that's also really interesting to see, and I'm sure it's going to shake up the meta quite a bit. Interested to see how it sort of plays out and which of the, like, I'm assuming Goddess team and Demon team are probably going to be fine for now. Like, I don't think that these are going to, like, you know, push them out of the meta or anything like that, but then again, I do need to see the skills and what they actually do. Then we only basically know that Echidna's is an AoE infect, but I wasn't able to glean anything off the other skills, like the attack skills from either of the characters. So very, very interesting stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I am going to try to get some more sleep because I only slept for like 5 hours trying to, or less than that actually. I think like 4 hours trying to get ready for the stream, or because we did a stream last night and blah blah blah. So if you're new and you came by to hang out or whatever, if you're not subscribed, feel free to. I do make content on the game every day. And that is it for me. So gonna go back to bed now. I will see you guys with a video probably later today with skill translations, and we'll mess around a little bit this week. So see you guys later.